This morning, as the light begins to touch your home and the day slowly wakes up around you, this moment is just for you. Before the noise of schedules and school runs, before the emails and the to-do lists, before anyone calls your name for the 10th time, you are here, simply a daughter of God, a mom who is loved, seen, and held. You may feel the knots of anxiety already stirring in your mind, wondering how you will carry everything that this day might hold. But right now, you do not have to carry it alone. This is a sacred pause, a quiet doorway into the presence of the Lord who understands every tired thought and every hidden fear inside your heart. Take a slow breath in, gently letting your lungs fill. Imagine that with this breath you receive the gift of peace, as if God is placing it right into your chest like a soft, steady light. As you breathe out, let your shoulders drop just a little. Picture worry, leaving your body like a mist that does not belong to you. Breathe in peace. Breathe out worry. Breathe in the calm that comes from knowing that God is here with you right now. Breathe out the anxiety that says you have to figure everything out on your own. Let us pause for another quiet breath, receiving God's peace as a gift and releasing the burdens that have been weighing you down. If your mind tries to wander back to what went wrong yesterday or what might go wrong today, gently bring it back to this simple rhythm, breathing in peace, breathing out worry, breathing in trust, breathing out the heavy need to control every outcome. God sees the long nights, the racing thoughts, the moments when you felt like you were about to break. He knows how deeply you love your children and how seriously you take the responsibility of being their mom. He knows that anxiety sometimes flows out of that deep love. Even in that anxiety, He is not disappointed in you. He is drawing near to you. As it says in Philippians 4:6-7 ESV, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving let your requests be made known to God, and the peace of God which surpasses all understanding will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." Let those words settle over you this morning. The peace of God, not the peace you have to manufacture or pretend to have, but the peace that flows from Him, is able to stand guard over your heart and mind like a gentle but strong protector. You are invited, right now, to bring everything to Him. Every worry about your children's health, their friendships, their future, every concern about your family's finances, the house, the job, the marriage, the loneliness, the pressures that no one else even sees. God is saying to you this morning that you do not need to carry these things in silence. You can let your requests be made known to Him, and you can do it with a heart that chooses gratitude even in the middle of uncertainty. Maybe you feel like anxiety has been the background noise of your days for a long time. Maybe you have prayed before and still felt worried. That does not mean your prayers were ignored. It means you are human, and your mind has learned certain patterns that God is patiently and gently reshaping. Today is another chance to practice surrender. When the verse says that the peace of God will guard your heart and mind, it paints a picture of a loving God standing between you and the thoughts that try to overwhelm you. You may still hear them knocking, but His peace stands at the door. As you step into this day as an anxious but beloved mom, ask God to help you notice when anxiety is rising inside you. It may show up as irritability when your child moves a little too slowly, as a tightness in your chest when you check your bank account, as a feeling of dread when you think about the future. When you feel it, you can pause for just a moment and whisper, "Lord, here it is again. I give this to you. Help me choose trust instead of control. Help me lean into your peace rather than my fear." Let us turn this moment into a simple, honest prayer. God, this morning I come to you as I am. You know how much I love my children. You know how deeply I want to protect them and give them everything they need. You also know how heavy that can feel. You see the anxiety that tries to live inside me, the worries I do not always say out loud, the moments when I feel like I am failing. I bring all of that to you now. I lay my fears at your feet and ask you to cover my heart and mind with your peace. Lord, I ask for discernment today. There are so many decisions to make, both big and small. Decisions about how to respond to my child's emotions, how to handle school or work or schedules, how to manage time and energy when both feel thin. Give me a clear and quiet wisdom that does not rush. Help me to see what truly matters and what can wait. Show me where to say yes and where to say no. When I feel pulled in too many directions, remind me that I am allowed to slow down and listen for your voice. I ask also for your counsel. Be my guide in every conversation and every choice. When I do not know what to say to my child, when I feel unsure about how to discipline with both firmness and love, when I am uncertain about the next step for my family, let your Spirit whisper truth and direction to my heart. Put godly voices in my life who can encourage and support me. Help me to recognize that I do not have to figure everything out alone, because you are my counselor and you are for me. Lord, I need courage. Anxiety can make me want to hide, shut down, or say no to good things out of fear. Give me courage to show up for my children, even when I feel tired. Give me courage to pray bold prayers over my family, to hope again when I feel discouraged, to believe that you are working even when I cannot see it. When worry tells me that everything will fall apart, let courage rise in me as I remember that you hold all things together. I also ask for your provision and your protection over our home. You know the practical needs we have. You know the bills, the groceries, the responsibilities that never seem to end. I place them in your hands and ask that you provide in ways that remind me you are near. Protect my children as they go out into the world today. Guard them on the road, at school, with friends, in every space where I cannot be with them. Surround them with your presence. Watch over my home, my family, my body, my mind. Let your protection be like a shield around us. Today, I choose to trust that I am not alone in this journey of motherhood. Today, I declare that God's peace is greater than my anxious thoughts. Today, I believe that the Lord is watching over my children, even when I cannot see what is happening. Today, I remind my heart that God is faithful to complete the work He has started in my family. Today, I choose to rest in the truth that I am loved by God as I am, even when I feel like I am not enough. Let those affirmations sink into your heart. You are not just speaking empty words. You are aligning your mind with the reality of God's love and care. You may still feel the flutter of anxiety, but you are building a new way of responding to it. Instead of letting it run the day, you are inviting God into it. You are choosing, moment by moment, to trust that He is with you. As you think about your children, imagine placing each one gently into God's hands. See Him holding them with a love that is even deeper than your own. Take another slow breath. Breathe in His peace over their lives. Breathe out the fear that you will ruin everything if you make one mistake. You are allowed to be a growing, learning mom. You are allowed to receive grace. God is not asking you to be perfect. He is asking you to walk with Him. As it says in Psalm 121 1-3 NKJV, I will lift up my eyes to the hills. From whence comes my help? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not allow your foot to be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. Hear those words as a promise spoken over you this morning. Your help does not come from your own strength or your planning or your constant worrying. Your help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth, the one who does not fall asleep on the job of caring for you and your children. You can lift your eyes today. Instead of staring only at the problems right in front of you, you can look to the one who stands above them. You can remember that He is not distant or distracted. He is attentive. He is awake. He is watching over your steps, even when the path feels uneven. He is watching over your children, even in the spaces where you cannot go. His care is not limited by walls or schedules. He is with them in the classroom, on the playground, at the practice, on the bus, in the middle of the night when they cannot sleep. When anxiety tells you that everything depends on you, let this truth interrupt that thought. My help comes from the Lord. When you feel guilty for the moments you lost your patience, remember that the one who keeps you does not slumber and is still working in your family story. When you feel afraid of what might happen to your children, picture God's steady hand over their lives. It does not mean nothing hard will ever happen, but it does mean they will never walk alone and neither will you. As you get ready to step into the tasks of this day, Invite God into the ordinary moments. Invite Him into breakfast and car rides, into packing lunches and sending messages, into cleaning and working and listening and laughing. Ask Him to give you a calm center in the middle of the chaos. If anxiety flares up when the house is loud or the schedule feels too tight, you can quietly whisper that same truth to yourself. My help comes from the Lord. The peace of God is guarding my heart and mind. The keeper of Israel does not slumber or sleep. God, I ask that you bless this anxious mom today with a deep awareness of your presence. Let her feel your nearness in the quiet and in the noise. When she feels like she has to be strong for everyone else, remind her that she can be soft and honest with you. When tears come, let her know that you collect everyone. When laughter bubbles up, let her sense that you are delighting in these small joys with her. Teach her to rest in you, even while she is busy caring for others. Pour out a fresh measure of discernment, counsel, courage, and protection over her life. Guide her words, steady her emotions, and strengthen her body. Surround her home with your peace in a way that even her children can feel. Let them sense that something is different, that there is a calm and a warmth that comes from you. Use her prayers, even the ones whispered through tears, as a covering over her family. Today, may she walk knowing that she is loved. May she remember that she is not failing just because she feels anxious. May she see small signs of your faithfulness as the day unfolds. A kind word, a quiet moment, an unexpected bit of help, a reminder in Scripture, a gentle smile from her child. Let these be little markers pointing her back to you. As you prepare to move from this time of prayer into the flow of your day, receive this blessing. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May He calm the storms inside your mind and give you a steady heart. May He give you wisdom for every decision and patience for every interruption. May He protect your children and surround them with favor. May He strengthen your body, settle your thoughts, and renew your hope. Let this morning be a beginning, not a one-time moment. You can come back to this place of quiet with God again and again, even in the middle of a busy day. A single deep breath, a simple prayer, a whispered reminder that your help comes from the Lord. If this time of prayer has encouraged your heart, you are welcome to return tomorrow morning and to share this space with others who may need it too. May God's peace go with you now, anxious mom, beloved child of God. As you step into this new day,